Absolutely. First of all, you have to, again, it all comes down to what I said kind of at the beginning is putting yourself in the shoes of your prospect. Who are you talking to? Is it an end user? Is it a vice president? If you think about the role of a vice president, they have a lot on their plate. They're responsible, especially for some of these larger organizations that we're prospecting into. They're responsible for so many people, so much budget, such a large chunk of the business. So you have to think about how they operate and what you would be doing if you were a vice president. So one of the things that I do with my team is I let them know, like, it is a-okay to send a bump to an email on a Saturday morning at 10 a.m. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be working. Like, go ahead and schedule that email. But if I was a vice president, before I signed, off for the entire week and was able to really disconnect from my work, one of the last things that I would do is I would go through everything in a quiet time when I had the ability to really pick through and prioritize, not just, the things that I had handled last week, but the things that I was looking forward to in this upcoming week. That might involve being on my computer at a Saturday morning and saying, okay, this is what I know I'm coming into on Monday. Again, if you are coming from an authentic place where it's, hey, I'm here to help, you're not sending a big beefy email on Saturday where you're introducing a use case and, solutions and yourself and your relationship already. You might just be sending a bump of, hey, I figured you were busy, wanted to get this in front of you again. Let me know if there's a better time. I'm more than happy to work with a personal assistant if that's easier for you. Again, you're meeting them where they're at. You're not demanding their time. You're just letting them know, hey, I'm still here. I think that the biggest thing as being in sales is our job is to productively disrupt somebody's day. However, we have to think about how we're doing that, when we're doing that. The other thing that I really like doing is, for example, thinking about in the summertime when people are normally on vacation, where are you meeting them? Are they going to be answering their office phone? Probably not. They're probably going to be on LinkedIn because what do we all have in front of us? Our phones. And so they're probably going to be on LinkedIn because at the core of what LinkedIn is it's a social networking site. So meet them where they're at on LinkedIn, but offer them the out. Offer them, hey, if you're on vacation, if you're busy right now, I'm more than happy to circle back in a few weeks. Let them know that you are also human. You also take vacations. And then the last thing I'll say is, I'm a huge proponent of adding in a self-schedule link. I'm the type of person, I know our entire generation is kind of shifting to the point where, it's kind of obsolete to pick up the phone and actually have a conversation with somebody. If there's a way to schedule a link, or schedule a time or schedule an appointment, I will take that out 9 times out of 10. So do that as well for your prospect and think about what you would like, how you would like to be sold to. If you don't want to have to pick up the phone or, respond back to that voicemail, chances are your prospect doesn't want to either. And so meeting them where they're at, even if they are an end user, even if they are a VP, give them the option to schedule time with you at 11 p.m. at night, judgment free. It doesn't mean responding to an email and seeing a timestamp. It means clicking a link, booking a time. So I would say those are probably the top 3 things.